Philadelphia. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge. Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Walter. And it's Shed in at the point. Pass to Bona. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Outside Edwards. Here's Bona, guarded by Robinson. It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Shed. Rebound by the 76ers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Barnes sets a screen for Robinson. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Philadelphia's head coach. So we started to talk about R.J. Barrett. Coach complimented him, saying he's got great energy, a great build, and he knows how to score. So I'm telling the guys to stick to him like glue and just keep the pressure on. We'll see if that high-pressure defense can shut Barrett down tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And a wide-open look for Walker. Bangs home the trifecta.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Barnes screen on Walker. Walter can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
On the lane. What's up?
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Walter. Here is Robinson. Floats one. Count it. Robinson's got 5 points so far. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Council, covered by Barnes. And that one's good. Council.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Robinson a screen on Walker. Inside. Robinson up top. He's got 5. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Craig, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions, makes defending a much easier prospect.
So he gets them both.
And Barnes, an all-around threat, a good scorer, aggressive rebounder, solid passer, and more than capable defensively.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Check out stats for Scotty Barnes. Some good contributions, really, since the All-Star break. Right around 21 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Pass to Council. Now, here's Butler. Last game he had 10 points. And again, it's Philadelphia. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And now we go to our rookie leaderboard to get a check on the players at the top of the freshman class in assists over the last 10 games. And you look at Edwards, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
And those are some of the finest passers the rookie class has to offer. I mean, that's some great company. I think he'd like to stay right in that mix.
Well, lately he's been one of the best. And as far as I can see, his star is clearly on the rise.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Bona. Out to Edwards. Pass to Butler. Walker with his screen for Butler. Hits it from three-point range. Butler's got 5.
Already finding the spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Here's Walter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Barrett, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to Bona. Robinson with the block. Here's Battle. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. The 76ers leading by 3. Walker finds Edwards. Out to the right wing. Drives to the hoop. Robinson pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Walter, good.
Walter, the assist.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Three-pointer. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Raptors trail by 4. Barnes passes to Battle. From past the arc. Sinks the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Somebody doesn't have a rhythm. Bring down the food. Look at those food.
Now we'll look at the stats for Scotty Barnes.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Here's Hood Schifino. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 16, and he knocks down the jumper. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Peep these handles, folks. A spin move like that is how you shake the nearest defender up for good.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
There's the pick. Bagley against Barrett. Bagley, no good.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Fires from 14, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Barrett against Bagley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
No good on that one. So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second free throw. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Abaji to the inside. Mobile.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Battle. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside, Bagley. He takes it in. They set the pick. Here's Walker with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Mobo. Misses from short range.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Bagley with the ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Miami. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Battle. They need this. Walker with the rebound.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Lawson's against Bagley. There's the triple. A shot off that time. And the Raptors with the ball. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
One shot.
And the 76ers making a change here. Council's checked in. Here's Hood Schifino. Pass to Council. Plenty of space. Abaji pulls it in.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
The Raptors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
The first free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Philadelphia's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Hood Schifino. No good with the triple. Toronto trailer. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the Raptors miss again.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Shot from 16. Good as the jump shot falls.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Pass to Mobo. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Philadelphia leading by 3, setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Walter, and it's Battle in at the 3. One-on-one fast break. Here's Walter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Pass to Hood, Javino. 5 on the clock. Mobo with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now, here is Robinson. It's deflected. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Butler finds Bagley. Down low. Here's Reese. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Here's Shed, defended by Bagley. Pass to Robinson. Here's Mobo. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And they also rank right in the top 10 in terms of fast break points. They don't force a lot, but when they get an opportunity, boy, do they like to get out on the break.
Their assist ranking is worth another mention. They've got some great distributors. It lets them run, Greg, a system where ball movement is key. Walker's checked in for the 76ers. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Barrett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jared Butler.
And have to admire how hard Barrett goes. This kind of assertiveness is what makes defenders feel uneasy.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And so Barrett nails both of them. Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. Back to Butler. Reese covered by Barnes. Robinson with the block. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 4. Bagley with the bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Robinson against Bagley. It's stolen by Bagley. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. You take a look at the Raptors. Their season nearly over unless a form of miracle happens. And, of course, there's the 76ers, 2 spots down. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Reese. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Battle, defended by Butler. And stolen by Butler. To the wing on the left. Bagley the pass to Walker. Launches a 3. The 76ers again can't hit it. Pass to Battle. Onside Barrett. Robinson a screen on Edwards. They get it back. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 9 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight. Pass to Barrett. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Good on the 3-point shot. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker. Toronto grabs the miss. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got a piece of it. Pass to Barnes. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
And now a look at the numbers for Edwards. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 6 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. In 4th, the Raptors.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
Onside, Barrett. For the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for 2, Jared Butler.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Barrett finds Barnes. Fades and shoots. And it's Council with the rebound. Pass to Walker. Over to the wing. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to drop it in. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Barnes, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Tough shot there from Barnes, showing how poised he's become under pressure.
To the paint. Here's Edwards. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Here's Mobo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the 76ers. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Buries it from three-point range. Butler's got 9 points in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
There's a good screen. For 3, Barrett. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
Pass to Walker. Fires from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Now Barnes. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Outside, Barrett. The tray, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Outside, Walker. Snyder grabs the miss. Raptors with the lead. Barnes down low. And another basket for Toronto.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Takes a step back. And it's Butler missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Pass to Walker. Over Barrett. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 7 points.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. The Raptors making a switch here.
Hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
Toronto, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Pass to Snyder. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's Mobo, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
First free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And the 76ers making a change here. Walker's checked in. He's off on the second. The 76ers trail by 5. Fires from 18. And he gets the jumper to drop. Good. Shafino's got 6 points. Toronto's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Here's Mobo. It's blocked. Outside, Walker. Pass to Bagley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Third in steals, and they're in the top half of the league in fewest turnovers per game. With a little more focus, I think they could find themselves in the top 10.
And looking again at their steals, they put aggressive defense right at the center of what they do. Their goal all season has been to make opponents as uncomfortable, Greg, as possible. First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Toronto's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And that one misses.
Boy, you got to be able to capitalize at the foul line. They're struggling with that this quarter.
1:02 left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Walker sinks the three-pointer. Walker's got 10 points.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Mobo. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. That'll pass to Abaji. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Shed. It's good from long range. Shed's got 5 points now in the quarter. To the middle. Here's Wheeler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Philadelphia, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And the first one drops. That one misses. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Toronto Raptors. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. ready. They're thinking about the shot. Too bad. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello there, folks. Toronto Raptors in our featured matchup, which has not disappointed.
Love that they're taking high percentage shots, and it hasn't been easy for them. It's hard to score inside when the defense is collapsing on you.
Who needs three-pointers anyway?
Kenny did.
So thank you, Ernie.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've got Butler. He's out there with Walker. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Walker. They set the pick. Drills it from outside. Walker's got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Barnes, bounce pass. Walker with the rebound. The 76ers lead. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Council. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Walker, and that one drops. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Shed, defended by Butler. To the inside. A fadeaway, and good that time.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Council. Butler on the wing. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Back to Barnes. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And a guy who has quickly adapted to playing NBA offense, Barnes, he can be a producer.
Walker's shot is off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
76% on the season from the foul line.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Council. Back to Butler. Walker finds Edwards. Butler from outside. No good on that one. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Totally in rhythm with his team. Barnes goes up high for that alley-oop.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
And in front of you there are some first-year players putting an injection of defense into the second half of the season. The rookie steal leaders since the All-Star break. And you look at Edwards, 5th in the NBA, very crafty player.
His steal rate in the second half of the season shows that he's figuring out the league, so they better learn to look out for him.
Well, the game's slowing down for him, and that's what you see happen with young players as they get more comfortable. And with that comes confidence.
6 to shoot. Here's Walker. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
I mean, ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Here's Council. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Well, they're passing to Walker. Edwards with the screen for Walker, and it falls over the rim and in. Walker's got 17.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in. Raptors leading by 3. Shoots from 12. Shed, that's good. Shed's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Barnes screen on Walker. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Shoot 2. And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And that one misses. No luck that time either. The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Bona. Here's Council. 5 to shoot. From deep. Walker. Abaji pulls it in. Here's Shed. 7 points in the game. Barnes with it. Goes up at the stripe, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Barnes has got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors. Outside Edwards. Walker in the corner. Abaji pulls it in. Abaji's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Butler. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Have to be aware of Barrett. He's solid at recognizing when it's time to go for the alley-oop.
Edwards looking it over. Puts up a deep three. And it's Butler missing.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Nobody near Barnes. And the three off target.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Butler. Barnes screen on Walker. Walter can't get it to go. Edwards dishes to Walker. Pass to Bona. Outside, Walker. With a tie, and the three ball is good. Walker's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Walter, guarded by Walker. That one goes in. Walter's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And it's Council missing.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Pass to Barnes. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Council's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Over Barnes. And Barnes sends it back. From 13, it's hauled in by Edwards. 76ers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Walker. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pass to Abaji. Here's Walter. Drills it from outside. Walter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Council. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on R.J. Barrett. 76ers have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Launches it. Does not fall through. He's missed 6 of his 14 attempts. Pass to Bagley. Crosses over. And that's 2 points on the layup. Bagley's got 9.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Leaps for it. Snatched away. Here's Hood-Schifino. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Tuesday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago. Then on Thursday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for their matchup with Detroit, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Down low. There's the steal. Here's Walker driving inside. left to the wing.
20th in points off turnovers. And you can bet they'd like to be a lot stronger on the offensive glass. Down in that bottom third of the league in terms of second chance points. Just maybe not enough energy or the right type of athletes.
And just a touch again on their steals, Greg. Some of the fastest hands in the league are on this team. Opponents really have to be careful with the ball around. And free throw good from Walter. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers trail by 3. 58 seconds left in the third. Walker in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Barnes.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
The assist goes to
Philadelphia shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Pass to Hood, Shafino. Here's Bona. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Shot's good by Walker. Here's Mobo. Sinks the three-pointer. Mobo's got the lead up to 6 now for Toronto. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. And it's Shed in at the 1 spot. Pass to Hood, Shafino. Outside, Bagley. And the layup's good off the glass. Here's Shed. Here's Swider. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Raptors.
Take a break.
Swider.
Take a break.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. It's tipped. Pass to Abaji. Toronto working the ball around now. Mobo gets the basket. And the Raptors lead by 8.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
There's a screen. Here's Bagley. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Mobo's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Three-pointer Bagley. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Here's Shed. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Swider. Pass to Mobo. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
High percentage play. He's excellent around the rim.
Here's Bagley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Marcus Bagley. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good, so both teams making some changes here. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The 76ers trail by 8. Walker the pass to Bagley. From 12 feet out, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Bagley's got 10 points here in the second half.
Making the most of his opportunities, he's been effective down the stretch.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Wheeler. No good from outside. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Abaji. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Toronto, Ochai Abaji. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. Butler, he's checked in for the 76ers. They're checked in for Toronto. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The 76ers trail by 9. Pass to Council. Here's Hood Shafino. Here's Walker. Abaji pulls it in.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Swiped away. Pass to Swider. Onside, Barrett. They set the pick. Here's Swider. Clock at 6. Oh, that's blocked. Edwards, he's checked in for Bagley. And Toronto also making a switch. Robinson's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
The 76ers trail by 9. Outside Edwards. On the wing, Walker. Barrett covering. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 26.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And that one's good, Abaji. Abaji's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Raptors. Outside Edwards. Here's Butler. And yes, it's good. 23 points in the game.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
Take a break. Take a break.
Two shots.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Barrett. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. And so Barrett nails both of them. Clark, when you played, virtually every team had an enforcer. But that is a rare breed, it seems, in today's game.
Yeah, that's a good observation by you, I think, Kevin. I mean, a lot of teams had more than one enforcer back in the early 80s when I was playing. There's less physicality in general in the NBA today. And I think that's why you see fewer enforcers, and there's a much greater premium on skill level than the enforcement component that existed in the early 80s and maybe a little beyond that.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
That's exactly what a team needs when they're playing from behind. Energetic defense.
Raptors moving the ball around.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
At the line for the Raptors, R.J. Barrett.
Take a break.
Two shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. It's a 10-point game. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the 3.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Barrett inside the three-point line. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
Pass to Walker. Barrett against Edwards. Over Barrett. The 76ers with another miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
The shot's good.
R.J. Barrett.
Barrett's got 7 points for the quarter.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
Pass to Council. Here's Hood Schifino. Over Barrett. Hood Schifino's shot is off. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Shooting for Toronto, Walter. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Butler. Pass to Council. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Abaji. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Pass to Bona. Stolen by Robinson. Here's Shed. Now here is Robinson. That one a little long. Outside, Walker. Trying to end the drought. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Shed. Pass to Abaji. Here's Shed. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Robinson. Abaji can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 16. Back to Edwards. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Butler. There's Walker with the three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists now tonight. Raptors leading by 13. Here's Walter. Inside. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Raptors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they took control of this season series matchup from the get-go, making every play they needed to en route to winning all 4 of their games this year against the Sixers.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Pass to Council. Another 3 for Philadelphia. Here's the Raptors with the ball. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Barnes looking around. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. RJ, when you look at this game, the offense was clicking. What was happening out there?
Just really getting the win. And when everybody contributes and everybody's, in double figures, everybody's playing well together, that's what it's all about.
And you were a big part of that as well, man. Congrats again. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, R.J. Barrett.